A lot of entities that we're proud to have in our area.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but they don't pay taxes.
Mm.
So we've got some areas that need to be redeveloped. Some buildings are a little dilapidated, and we need to the best of our ability, hold owners responsible for their properties, so that it can be inviting for people to come to our community.
Yeah. And so you kind of have, based on what you just described, you have an eclectic kind of melting pot, if you will, of a lot of what goes on in our city.
Exactly.
A lot of things emanate from some of the places that you represent.
Yes, sir.
So on the positive side, looking at those challenges, but let's flip to the positive side.
Well, the positive side, if
Okay.
I may interject,
Go ahead.
is now with the redistricting, I do have more businesses in my zone. Because now that I go further west, I now have Daytona 1, I have the Speedway, representing a whole nother group of citizenry in my new zone.
Yeah. So what is it that makes you proud to kind of represent Zone 6? What are some of the things that you've seen over the years that you can sit back and say, you know what, we've done some great things in our zone?
Ooh, Dr. Durham, there are so many. Oh, let me count the ways. Okay. Well, from my own perspective, I'm very proud of the fact that, let's say on North Street, we were able to add a sidewalk. We got some money in Florida.
Yep.
A lot of things that we've done collectively, even as a board, from Orange Avenue to Margaritaville to all of the new restaurants that have come to town. The strip mall by Mainland High School that's on International Speed, 81,000.
Wow.
So there's a draw for people to come. So I think Tanger Outlet, Tomoka Farms, what they've done across the street. There's so much that we've done that has really kind of turned our city around. The paving of the roads, sidewalks, all the things that we as a commission see that are important for our citizens to have a better quality of life.
Commissioner, that in your zone, the core, the heart of the city, what are some of the ways that you feel like there can be some improvements made?
Improvements. Okay. Well, definitely a lot of the buildings that have been left unattended by their owners, the house handlers, all of that runs through that core. And, the core is the strength of it all.
Yeah.
If the core is not solid and strong, then it reflects throughout the entire city. About pets and how they're all being treated. Because each of them bring a certain quality to our city, and they deserve to be respected and treated with such.
Absolutely. Daytona Beach is kind of unique. We are challenges of being that kind of city that kind of goes in these cycles of events happening every year.
Well, we've come a long way from the conscientious of what we allow to come to our town. We have to determine what type of city we want to be. What do we want to be named for? Yes, we're the world's most famous beach, but the beach isn't the only thing that we offer. We also have very historical homes here from Dr. Miriam McLeod. But this to look at the history that we already offer and build upon that. I would really love to see more opportunities for families to come here. For example, with sports, we've got that beautiful stadium out there that we've done some remodeling over, some revamping in this last year. And if you haven't been yet, you'll see some of that from the locker rooms to the seating and the stands. I'd love to see a track, for example, when we had that truck event. And they just tore up our city, just running through the beach with their wheels and, urinating in people's yards. All that sort of stuff is not what we want to be known for.
Right.
We want to be a place where people can come and enjoy their own mind to determine whether or not that would be best for our citizenry.
And I think that does, I think, present a great way for collaboration.